How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. This is Zero with some more Dark Souls 3. So here we are in Firelink, and we are ready to head on in to the next area. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I just always like to take a minute here and there to let you guys know how much it means to me that you guys watch this stuff and comment. It's remarkable how crazy the channel's been doing lately, and just want to say thanks. I appreciate everything. So here we go into the next part. Where this episode, I think I said last time we were going to end up taking out the Abyss Watchers and then moving on into the next area. One thing that I wanted to do was switch over to the Dragon Crest Shield, increases the fire damage. Oh, actually, I think we had a couple guys right beforehand, and that's why I kept the Dark Shield on. We will be switching, though, to this for more fire resistance during the Abyss Watchers fight, and I also switched on the fire damage absorption ring, so two things to take a note of there. When you get to this area, you got some guys on the ground there. It's best to just run up. If you have any kind of cloaking ability, now's the time to use it. You want to kill him ASAP. Because that caster, man, gets these guys going wild. And if you could take them down quick, you're in a good spot. So once that's done, you come back here, pick up the stone. Alright, and that's the way we came in. I don't think there's anything over in this corner. Take a look around. Play this game a couple of times and you still miss things now and then. But I don't think there's anything else of major importance around here for us. What is that noise? Who do we got moving around? Alright. Here we go. Now there is a bonfire that we're going to get to before we actually get to the boss. Oh, there must be somebody else. Okay, here's the edge of the swamp. Must not be in totally. Ah ha ha! Alright, I kind of want to try this out. Oh, alright, they're going to go up and start fighting. What we're going to do is head over here and hit up the bonfire. Now with this bonfire, what is this? Is this the lady from Firelink? What is her name? Lundor Paleshade. Huh. I don't remember her being there before. That's odd. But first we're going to come back here, because there is a crystal lizard that we got to talk to. Oh. Alright, well we got a gesture for summoning her. That's kind of cool. Is she? Oh, I was going to say, is she like after me? Is that not a friendly phantom? Alright guys, here we go. This summon will hopefully make this crystal lizard a little bit easier to take down. Oh! What a waste. Alright, very cool. Got the Titanite scale, and for you casters, over here is a great magic weapon. You can also open this door, but there's no reason to go in there. unless you want to start some fights. That is going back to Crucifixion Woods. Not really any reason to head that way. After we take him out, we will also drop down there and pick up a couple items before we leave this area. But for the time being, we can now make our way towards the Abyss Watchers. So I do want to try this lightning spear out, so I'm hoping to get a chance to do that coming up. I do not remember this shade. It's kind of crazy that she's with me right now. Alright, there's one of them. Oh, two of them. Shit. Let's go this way. If we can get one of them. There we go. Alright, very nice, very nice. Cracked red eye orb. I actually kind of want one of their weapons. So if that would be possible, I wouldn't mind that. The Dark Blade. No, not gonna get it this time. Might have to farm it a little. Alright, make our way up here. These guys you can come and actually get from behind. But with the summons, it really didn't make sense to hide. There's also one more up here with an item. Alright, very nice. Was there one more? Oh no, you're just casting your spells. Alright, Shade. Here we go. Alright, I am going to cast this up, and here we go. I don't know, hate to interrupt cutscenes, but I have said this a couple of times and I still agree that this reminds me of Gascoigne, like the whole him slaying somebody and then looking at you. It just reminds me of Gascoigne, and a couple of people have disagreed with me, but whoa, that did not do that much damage. Like, not nearly as much as just my sword did. Leave Londor alone. Okay. Get out of that. Oh, that's just nasty. Alright, this next part is where you kind of want to have that fire resistance for. It doesn't hurt, man. Everything you can do to help you out doesn't hurt. Alright, so at this point you only have to face one of them. There won't be multiples spawning. But he is a little bit more badass than he was before, as you can see. Oh! And that fire, man. And that fire. So, Lomdor, the Shade, will definitely help us out quite a bit in this fight. Oh! Wow, still getting hit pretty bad. Now, doing this as a caster was hard, but it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Because you really got to just kind of step back, and every time that he went down, you would be able to do your cast, so it wasn't too bad. Having a caster as a summons now makes this extremely easy. I don't really want you to die, Shade, but out of that mana. And the Shade took it down. Very nice, very nice. Alright, guide. So that is the first Lord of Cinder. So you get the Cinders of the Lord and the Soul of the Blood Wolf. Let's go over here and pop this bonfire. That'll be the first thing we do. And then we will run back. Okay, now let's actually go back a minute. Now, I guess the first thing I should say is going forward will lead us in to the Catacombs of Karthus. Now, we don't want to head in there yet, and if you have not gotten all of your hollow levels from Yol, you definitely don't want to go there yet. If you do not have them all done by this point, if you go into the Catacombs, that will end his questline. Alright, so we're going to head around this way. That way we don't interrupt these guys. As they come up and start to fight. Oh, that's gotta hurt. See, they get in a bloody brawl with those guys. And they usually win. I have seen them lose before, but they usually win. Alright, we want to come over here real quick. And pick up a couple items that you couldn't access in Firelink Keep. take him out real quick, and then come over here and drop down. Just make sure these are them. Okay. Atonement, and one more. And a hollow gem. Alright, and that is all we need from here. We can go ahead and head back to the shrine. 27,000 souls. And I don't know what we're going to do with this boss soul. Let's check out what you can get from it. That boss weapon it's fun, but I don't know if it's really worth getting. It's fun to use, but it's not very practical. I can't believe I'm still using this raw weapon at this point. So, who do we got down there? Is that Egon down there? I want to point something out, too, in a second. So, don't let me forget. Alright, so, Boulder Heave. Spew a boulder from one's mouth. Now, this comes from the Stray Demon Soul. Okay. Makes sense. And Soul of the Stray Demon also increases maximum load. Alright, so Havel's Ring. Here are the Wolf Knight Greatsword, Soul of the Blood Wolf. This doesn't actually look too bad. It's just 24 strength. That's a lot. I mean, that is going to be a lot. Now, 18 strength, 20 dex. This is the Farron Greatsword from the boss soul there. So I'm going to hang on to these souls. I haven't really decided what we're going to do weapon-wise yet. So even at 18 dex, grabbing this rapier might be a good idea. I'm going to hold off, though, with these boss souls and just hang on to them for now. Now that Egon's here, this brings up an interesting point. Earlier in the playthrough, I bought a tomb through the Yule quest. So, stay with me here. This is a little complicated, but for people playing a faith build, I want them to know this.
Speak honorable.
Alright, when Yuria of Londor appears here, you have the option to purchase this divine tome. Now, you can purchase it right away, it's cheap, and it gives you some dark faith spells. So it's the way that Hex is built into this game is there is some Hex sorcery, there's some Hex miracles. If you have the option of what to do with that tomb. You can hold on to it and wait, or you can give it to your miracle vendor. The problem is she does not like the dark tombs.
Oh,
so if you give it to her, and this is what's important, if you purchase all 3 of these dark spells, these hex spells, these hex miracles, through her quest line will end, and she will leave. So, we're definitely getting Tears of Denial. That is a no-brainer. But she will leave, and she will no longer be here. So, you don't want to do that, especially if you're a faith character buying faith spells from her. So, you do have the option to give it to another NPC that we'll be meeting later on, Carla, and you won't have that issue. But just a quick note there. So I did give her the tomb, but I'm not going to be buying those spells from her. And I believe that you have to purchase all 3 for her quest line to end, and you'll end up killing her, and she won't sell you any more spells. That's just how the quest line goes. If you don't buy them, hopefully everything will be fine, and we won't have a problem.
I know you. Been some time since we met in person.
Not really. You helped me kill the sage not too long ago.
Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
It's kind of rude. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up. I was kind of working on strength a little.
Very well. Then Haken.
Because I've really been thinking about I only got 1 level, though. Really been thinking about what I could do with strength. Let's keep going. Man, this is hard. This is such a hard choice. Once we get a couple more... I think I need like 24, though, to use a decent weapon. Alright, and our faith is still on the way up. Everything's good there. Alright, I'm gonna put the point into strength, because eventually I'm gonna want to use a better weapon, and that's kind of what we were going for, so... Alright, when we come back, we're going to be going to the Cathedral of the Deep. And that's a pretty big area. It's probably going to be a 2-part episode of the Cathedral. But that is the next place we have to go before the Catacombs of Carthus. So, guys, this is pretty much it. At that point, we don't need to do anything else in Farron Keep. We killed the Abyss Watchers. That was the end of that little area. There isn't really much else to do there. There was no special items that we picked up that we had to return here to Firelink. We will eventually, we had the 20,000, but I wanted to buy that one miracle. I could show you guys real quick why. I'll actually probably get rid of Force, because I don't use that enough right now. When we get to the Catacombs, we might want to use it. Oh, Tears of Denial takes up 2 slots. That sucks. Alright, we're going to have to work on attunement. But it grants a chance to endure HP when it reaches 0, so it's basically like a free chance to avoid death. What would kill you doesn't that one time, so something to think about. Alright guys, that is it. I will see you on the next episode. Hopefully we will make our way through the cathedral very easily and with haste. So that is all. Guys, this is Zero, and I'm out.